Hola, hola. Guten Morgen, everyone. Bienvenidos to another episode of Bad Accent, the podcast where we celebrate languages, multicultural stories, and the beauty of accents.
Buenos dias! Today we're thrilled to welcome someone truly inspiring, a Latina creative soul living in Vienna, Austria, Deyanira Guerrero, short for Deya. She's a web designer and a holistic therapist, originally from Barranquilla, Colombia. ¡Qué chévere tenerte aquí, Deya!
Gracias,
Deya,
gracias.
bienvenida.
Thank you, Joel. Thank you, Sophia. I'm really excited and happy to be here with you both.
Wie geht es dir?
Sehr gut, danke. That's good that you're talking in German.
Yeah, actually, yes. Yeah, I've studied German for a year. It's still a beautiful language, I think.
Yes. It's difficult, but yes, it's also a beautiful language. Yeah.
So, Deya, cuéntanos, what was it like growing up in Barranquilla? How did that city shape you?
Well, yeah, Barranquilla is a city known for its joy, music, exotic fruits, delicious food, and open-hearted people. We are really family-oriented, and so we grew up celebrating, especially during Carnival. We have one of the biggest carnival in the world with traditional customs and dance like cumbia, which brings together people from different regions and backgrounds. That taught me early on to appreciate cultural differences and connect with others through respect and curiosity. I carry that energy into everything I do. And here, when working with people from different cultures, I always try to avoid assumptions, be flexible and open to get to know other people. I enjoy learning how others see the world, and it makes life more interesting.
And I saw on Google Maps that Barranquilla was close to the sea. You don't miss it. For me, at least, and for Sophie, we miss it. And we don't miss.
Yes, I miss the beach a lot. I mean, here we have the Danube, like the river. For me, the ocean, it's like I love it, so I have to be like in the ocean. I love it. I like it.
It's part of your upbringing, I guess. It's kind of second nature to you, I guess, no?
Exactly. I'm always missing this part, but I try to go if I cannot go to Colombia, so then I go to Spain or Italy or yeah.
You have to come to Portugal next.
Yes, I haven't been there, so I have to
Oh.
go. Yeah. I haven't been in Portugal, but everybody tells me that's really nice.
If you really want nature and escape from the
Yeah.
city life, just come to Madeira. You have a
Yeah.
house
Madeira.
here. You
Oh,
come visit
nice.
me.
Okay, I'm gonna pack. I'm gonna pack now. I'm going tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's
So-
really beautiful. And what you do professionally, I think it would connect with the nature that we have here.
Yes, maybe I can do something there, like a group
So
session or
switch your
something.
vacations to Barcelona, to Madeira, and
Yes.
so Deya, we know that you've been living in Vienna for already 7 years. It's been long already.
Yeah.
Tell me what keep you
Yeah.
staying in Austria, which I consider is a very beautiful country.
Well, I came for work. I was in the States. I was living in the States before. I stayed there for 4 years. I have family there as well. But I was looking for new job opportunities because I studied in a German school. I grew up with a German culture. I had Germany and Austria as an option. It was easier, so to say, to come to Austria. I applied for a work permit, and then I found a job here, and it has been really good. I mean, the life quality here in Austria is really, really good. Well connected to other countries. So in a weekend or I have some of my high school friends in Germany, in Munich. I always try to go there and visit them. There's always opportunity to when you want to get out of the city, so you can also easily go to other cities, countries. So, but
Yeah,
it has
because you are in the middle of Europe.
yeah, exactly. So basically, I came here for work.
Okay. And you studied in a German high school.
It was a German school. From high school was German because right now it's different. This German school because at that time, not long time ago.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to put you on the
Yeah.
spot.
I had just the class, the German class, but now they do chemistry, biology, everything in German. So right now it's much better.
Wow.
Like
Oh, wow.
yes, the German school is really really good. Yeah.
So you
So it's
really
bilingual? Sorry, João. I'm like, I have
Yes,
so many
English.
questions.
So you have, of course, Spanish, English, and German since you're in high school. exactly.
And you feel that, yeah, it somehow helps you to integrate way better when you arrived in Vienna. I'm not.
Of course, yes, of course, because you grew up with the German cultures, you know, some traditions from this culture, and also you had to go there at the end of the high school years. So the last year you have to the opportunity to do an exchange and live in Germany. I was in Germany, well, have been in Germany, yeah, sometimes. Like I lived there for 3 months, I think, when I was in high school. So we all have this experience with when we are in the German school. So obviously you have the opportunity to get to know the culture.
Is there many Colombian people that goes to the German school, or?
Yes, yes. And also we have different in Barranquilla, in my city, we have different type of school. We have also British school, French school, German school. So they're really good. We have really good education as well.
It's funny that you mentioned that, because when I was in Kiel, also in Germany,
Oh, yeah.
I
I
had
know
a
Kiel.
friend. Oh, I
I
had a.
know Kiel. My
Oh,
ex-boyfriend is there.
what's the name of your ex-boyfriend?
Yes. Hi.
I remember that I had a friend. He was from Guatemala, and he also
Hmm.
did exactly like you. He was in a German
Yeah.
school, and he
Yeah.
also did an exchange
Yeah. Yeah.
after a while in Germany. So that's why he ended up in Kiel. Yeah,
Exactly,
that's
exactly. So
super
we know
nice.
already how, or we have more idea of how the culture is. You know?
Of
So
course.
you grew up speaking German, Spanish, and English, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say genau in German. Genau.
Genau. Genau.
Yes, exactly.
How has your experience been as a Latina, living in Austria, and what parts of your Colombian identity do you keep close to you?
A big one, food.
Yeah, of
I like,
course.
yeah, I like to cook typical dishes that my mom or my grandma used to cook. Also, dancing to our traditional music. I try to find Latino events here in Vienna. So it's difficult to be away from home, but I always try to see the positive things in this city. So, like I said, there's a lot to do here. I think I always try to find Latino events or Colombian events that we have here as well. The embassy, the Colombian embassy, is always doing events. I'm always
Is there
checking.
is there many
Yes,
communities? Is there one community? How
no,
is it?
there is a Colombian community here. Yeah, I take advantage of that, and when they do a food festival, Latina food festival, some music events, so I try to go there. Yeah, and not just in Vienna, also in
Yeah.
other cities, Graz, like they
Oh,
also have, like in other cities in Salzburg, this Colombian culture, and also food. I mean, food is really important for us because obviously we miss our culture.
Deya, you already mentioned that you speak Spanish as your mother tongue, of course, and
Yeah.
then you are comfortable in English and German. What's your relation with English and German? For example, is it English for work and German for getting integrated, or vice versa? How does it work?
Yeah, so yeah, my mother tongue is Spanish, of course.
Yeah.
We also wanted to say that we also have an accent. I wanted to say that, for example, we said in Spanish, we don't say in Spanish, vamos para allá, at least where I'm from. So we say vamos para allá. So we take out the some words. It is in every culture with different accents. In different cities, we have different accents. So it's so just funny to say that. English, I've studied since I was in high school, and then I improved it when I went to the States because I lived there for 4 years. So I really improved my English there. And obviously, the German, I studied in the German school. I don't think I speak really good German, but I can obviously use it in my daily life. Here for work, because I have been working in international companies, I've been always talking in English. I think I feel very comfortable talking in English more than German. German is more for my daily life when I go
Yeah.
to the doctor or when I go to an office or for
The
paperwork,
supermarket.
the supermarket, or some if I have some friend or something. But mainly English for work.
Yeah, I can understand that the German can has a official language or in Austria, that it helps you
Yeah.
to have some interaction in your daily life, to ask
Yes,
for
of
things,
course.
to
It is
even
really
to solve
important.
bureaucracy, I can imagine.
Yes, of
Of
It's
course.
course,
not
It
in
is,
yeah.
English.
and
Especially that.
it's really important that if you want to live in a country, at least you have to
Yeah.
speak the language. I have my residency here, like so you have to have certain knowledge of the language.
In Belgium, it's exactly the same. They don't obligate you, but it's important to know the local languages. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we want to dive a little bit deeper into what you do as a professional. So holistic therapy. What is it? How did you get into that world of holistic therapy?
Well, I think it was because when I started to live abroad, more than 10 years now, away from my family was not easy for me. So I had a lot of depression and anxiety. And then I discovered the world of meditation and energetic healing. And then I tried it. I like it. And I did some courses also to learn about it and read some books about it. I went to some circles that teach you about energy, about meditation. And now I want to help people with the same struggles that I had. This is a really part of my life, like my everyday life. It's important for me, my mental health. And also I want to help other people with the same struggles.
For sure, that's super interesting as immigrants. Well, mental health in general for everybody. Either you're immigrant or not, but us as immigrants, we see things differently and we feel things differently, and it's so important what you're doing and what made you leave your country. For us, we decided to leave our countries,
Yes.
explore the world or have better opportunities. Other immigrants had to be forced or were
Yes.
forced to leave their country because of political reasons, war,
Yeah.
etc. So I think our listeners can really relate to what you're sharing because it's so important that we talk about mental health.
What Sophie also already mentioned is like when you kind of try to find the better opportunities which are not in your countries, and then you face a new culture and other habits and costumes, and you kind of struggle. It's interesting that you use this therapy to escape from your struggles, and which is like really amazing because we know that everyone struggles with this, with the fact that not being integrated in a country that doesn't belong you, that is not evident, of course, but it takes
Yeah.
time. So super interesting, Deya,
Yes,
to hear that
yeah.
you do as a also for yourself as a human being. But for example, for me, Deya, I was not fully informed about this holistic term, but I wanted to know how does it differ from the traditional forms of therapy.
So, holistic therapy means that mind, body, and soul is connected, right? So, if you're in pain, a holistic therapy can help you to decipher the root emotionally. It's not giving you a pill, just a pill or medicine, and that's it. No, it's looking for the root that is causing you whatever you have. And sometimes, or most of the time, it comes from a pattern from childhood or something shocking that happened to you. And I don't want to say that you shouldn't go to a doctor because, I mean, if you need, you have to, to look for the help as well. It really gives you another perspective to learn more about your mind and body and how are they connected. Your emotions reflects also how your body feels. When you can understand better how these two things are connected, how your mind and your body are connected and the alarms that your body has, so you can understand more and you can take action about it, so there's different tools that you can use, like meditation, that helps you, to face your struggles or problems that you are having.
Oh, wow. So it's really all about emotions.
Yes, exactly. And
And
what you're
how
thinking, right? If you're mostly have like negative thoughts, so it will be more difficult for you to face some situations. But if you try to stay in spite of the world, the problems in the world, right? And try to be more positive and see always that it's not easy. I know that it's not always easy to see the positive things in life, but we have to try, right? Because then you can enjoy more your daily life. Then the holistic therapy gives you many tools for you to use depending on what do you think is best for you, because I can present you different therapies, but then it's like, okay, I like this more. I like more the energetic healing. I really like to do meditation, drawing mandalas that relax me, or go to the nature. So it really gives you different tools. You decide also what it's giving you more, or what is helping you, for your mental health.
what gives you more comfort, inner comfort
Yeah,
somehow,
exactly.
because we
Exactly.
all look for comfort at some point.
Exactly.
And in your sessions, Deya, do you ever switch languages depending on your client or?
Yes, I do mostly Spanish and English sessions. I would love to do that as well in German when I feel more comfortable. But right now, I'm doing it in Spanish and in English. It's quite similar for me. I mean, I feel really comfortable talking in both languages. Maybe in Spanish, there are more words to describe things. We Latinos sometimes we have funny ways to say things. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm
For
mostly.
example,
I don't
because
know how we say.
ah,
Sometimes when we say,
Instead
for
of,
example, we say, for example, in Spanish, sé por dónde le entra el agua al coco. I know where the water from the coconut comes from. It's like I know now where this come from. Funny sayings or how we say things. Yeah, we always
yeah,
have. I
yeah,
mean, at least the people, the Barranquilleros, we are really funny as well. So we make fun of ourselves, and also we can make fun of others in a respectful way. Like, yeah, so it's so funny because sometimes when I'm doing therapy to my friends, my best friends, and you can use this, I wouldn't do it with with a new client, but with my friends from high school or from the same city. So sometimes you can use these terms, it's so funny. So then you have really relaxed a session with me as well. So it will be really Latina session,
yeah,
Latina holistic session. It's really fun.
yeah. It really, you adapt to who you have, who you're working with.
and for example, Deya, in your sessions, do you have like favorite technique that people could benefit from trying at home, for example?
Yes, definitely. Like I said before, meditation. Meditation is a powerful tool, and anybody can do it everywhere. You can do it at home, or you can do it in nature. You can do it yourself or with another person. Because people think that meditation is just closing your eyes for 1 hour, but it's just your mind resting and focusing on just one thing. Could be just you're just breathing, focusing on your breathing. So the advanced level, so to say, is not thinking in anything, but you can start just with 5 minutes listening to one guided meditation. You can listen to my guided meditations. By the way, I have a YouTube channel. Or whatever is interesting in meditation. Finally, you can find it also. Yeah, other meditations online. Also, like I say, drawing mandalas is meditation. Just focusing in one thing that you don't have to, your mind is always have a lot of thoughts. So the idea is just to put your mind in one thing, then you can relax and have a moment of peace in your day. It is important to know that to meditate. I had a teacher that she's Colombian, and she was telling us in that class that I took, you can also be cutting onions. That's your meditation. Just cut the onions. Don't think about anything else. Just cut the onion, she would say. And that's it. You're not thinking, but for us women, sometimes we're thinking about this and that and this and that. But it's just to try to, because I know for a lot of people, it's really difficult to calm down, to take 5 minutes. It's just like you can do it just 5 minutes. You don't have to do 1 hour. This is not, sometimes if you're a basic level or you want to start, just start with 5 minutes. It gives you a little bit of strength to face your day also in a more positive way. Because it's not good when you wake up and then just check your phone and the news. I wouldn't recommend that. I recommend always like to wake up and put an intention or do a meditation, 5 minutes. Have your ritual, in the morning. Take a coffee or a tea and be with yourself a little bit, or with your couple or with your kids. It's always really important to have these moments in the morning. How you start your day, it's really important. I know not every day is perfect, but at least you start your day in a good mood,
Yeah,
right? So,
mood. That's the key
Yeah,
word, I think.
exactly,
yeah,
in a good
Mood.
mood.
yeah,
Then
yeah,
you don't go to the office grumpy, so you go with a smile.
exactly. And
And
I
then,
heard, I listened to your meditation, the one that you have on your
Yes,
website, and I really
yes,
loved it. Just
yeah.
before starting the
Um,
podcast, I was like, let me just relax,
yes,
and it was super nice. Your voice, the background music.
yeah. There is a new one now because there's this for the portals. So every, for example, the 7 of July, there's energetic portal. I'm not an astrology expert, but I know that we have some dates in the month that are really strong energetically, and we can take advantage of it. Like the moon is really important for the how emotionally we're like connected. My horoscope is Cancer, so I'm really with
Me too,
yes,
Deya.
really.
Yeah, I didn't know.
When is it?
I'm like obsessed with astrology,
Yeah.
although I don't know, I'm not an expert.
Yeah, so
I'm
Yeah.
Capricorn.
well, you can see you have two cancers here, so I think
Yeah.
it's a really good connection.
Yeah. And we've been friends for more
Yeah.
than 10 years,
Wow.
so yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, in Portuguese we say ascendente. I don't know. Say that.
Yeah.
No, that's your sun rising, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah, tu ascendiente in Spanish, no?
Ascendente, yeah, tu ascendente.
Ascendente, ascendente.
Yeah. I love to do this meditation. That's why I created also this YouTube channel. And I did one yesterday. I published already. I did it myself. So I do meditations. Then I'm crying because, oh, how beautiful. I cry with my own meditations. But that's good. That's a good sign. So it's doing some, if it's doing something for me, so I know for sure that I will do something for you. I have to say, crying for happiness, okay, of joy, tears of joy.
I love that this podcast is just like talking about everything. This episode's very good. Can you please like dig a little bit deeper on what you said about the portal and the 7th of July, because it's on Monday and I'm looking for some answers.
Yes, I mean, no, you can do it, the meditation, you can do it today, since today, because from the 2nd to the 7th of July, there is energetic portal, so to say. Let's say the energy, it's really powerful. So or this month, July, is really to closing parts of your life or stories or things that you have to let go already or finish, and new things are coming, new good things are coming. So it's a really good time to let go things that doesn't let you grow, or it's not working for you anymore. So you can do it like a self-reflection tomorrow or today is also good, and then you write it down, things that are not working right now, as something that you want to change, or some things that you want to start, because we are in this cycle that a lot of things are going to an end because it doesn't work for you anymore. So when you put an intention in a portal, it's really powerful. And so this is what is important about the portals, the energy in the universe and in our planet, because whatever it happens outside, so it also applies to us. We're here just like small little beings here in this planet and next to the nature and next to the universe. So obviously this energy affect us in some way, and we can take advantage of it. You can just organize your thoughts and put good intentions for the new things that you want to come into your life. It's really powerful to put intentions, to let go what doesn't serve us. Yeah, because nature also affect us in
course.
some way, and sometimes we don't think about it, but nature influences a lot from the moon, and we know that we know that. And so but sometimes we don't really realize it, so we just
Yeah.
take advantage. We can take advantage of the energy, put intentions, let go things, and be stronger, come stronger in our life with our intentions. And I'm not an expert in astrology. I have to say, I'm not an expert. It's just what I read. I'm always reading about it because I am also interested how influence in my life this energy, and how can I take advantage of it.
Of course, if
Mhm.
you have this practice, or it influences
Yeah, of
you more
course.
and makes you even more open.
And also, now that you say that, energy, like energetic healing, also comes from our body. So I do with my body, and energy from the universe, and from my body to your body. So we are energy as well, and our energy is always changing, and we have to see how we can handle it in the best way for us.
That's why sometimes we instinctively say that exchanging some insights, we feel, wow, I feel like connected. Oh, I feel disconnected. Oh, I don't recognize myself. Oh, I recognize myself in there.
Yes, also your body is telling you why you feel connected. You feel the vibration of the other ones. I mean, you're over there, but we're talking. I can feel you, or I can feel Sophia. We have a aura, our energetic field around us that reads. Obviously, nobody teach that or taught us that in high school or normally, but now you have a lot of information, a lot of tools you can try, energetic healing, or just to be with another person and try energy, how it feels, because when you start to practice how it feels in your hands, doing some exercise with your hand and feel the energy in your body, it's really nice. And then you see, oh yeah, I can feel my own energy. So that's what I do. I'm really sensible others people energy. For example, for me, crowded spaces are sometimes it's difficult for me. So sometimes I wear some crystals that help me, for example, because I work with crystals as well. And the crystal help you as well to be more relaxed or to be more calm. Yeah, I just take advantage of nature that helps me to do a lot of my work as well.
And so, Deya, so you are curious about holistic therapy, but you have also passion for web design. How it happens that you come to web design?
I studied system engineering in Colombia. I always liked the creative part when I was, for example, doing a website. I was always excited to do the interface and how it looked like. After I graduated and worked for some years in Colombia, I wanted to explore more graphic design. So I went to the States and I did just 1 year because the career 5 other years. And I found another option that was art direction, that is a little bit about everything like photography, video, animation, print. That's why I took more that path. Then when I came here to Austria, I was working more in user interface. So it's always like when you're designing a website or an app. So I always do how it looks like. This is the part that I enjoy. It's called user interface design. And now I am also interested in UX UI. That means UX is like user experience. So you research first and then you create the interface for the user. And that's why I met Sophia in this, because we did together a boot camp and we met there in this boot camp. We connect.
Yeah, we connect. No, immediately, of course, for me, I heard your accent and I was like,
Yeah.
she might be Latina. We're like, yeah, I'm Deya, I'm from Colombia. And I was like, she's my neighbor. Okay.
You got immediately connected.
Yes.
Like,
And
I
then we
also
didn't
feel
get to work together exactly in the same groups, but you helped me a lot with my project and
We connect. Yeah.
we stayed connected.
Yes.
Yeah.
Still now we're talking obviously about our work and what we do and ideas, and so it has been really a good connection. This is how you can feel that there is a good vibe. You can connect with the person naturally. I did this DNA test and I have 34% Spanish. I didn't know this, but
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
I have
And the
obviously
rest?
the rest was obviously from South America, from Colombia, and then also Italian because of my dad's side, Italian, and some other parts as well. Italian, I think Africa, I think a little bit as well.
Wow, that's
It
really
is really interesting. I'm
interesting.
always curious about cultures or my ancestors as well. I'm really, really curious because it shapes how you are, your personality,
Definitely.
and also, and also it's really nice to know about these things. We always have a mix of everything. Yeah.
We're like a cocktail.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
If I want to be vulgar.
I cocktail. What?
Sorry, but cocktail is everything but not vulgar. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, thank you.
It's very tropical. So
Yes, very tropical.
What cocktail are you, Sophia?
Oh my goodness, I don't know. That's a good question.
It's a good question, right?
Yeah, I mean, I love gin and tonic, but I don't know if I'm that cocktail because I'm kind of sweet, funny, but sometimes I can be dry. I don't know.
Yeah, also I like gin and tonic. I also like sweets. I like sweet drinks like Lillet, rosé. But a piña colada is also good.
Oh, yeah, yeah. What would be
Um,
your cocktail, Deya?
yeah, maybe like the piña colada. My personality, maybe a
Mm-hmm.
piña colada. Yeah, but normally I like gin also, gin and
And usual?
I'm more into cocktail that have mint or ginger. I like
Mm.
this spicy stuff.
Okay,
that's good.
spicy. Okay, that's the Capricorn speaking.
Exactly.
Maybe, yeah.
And Dea, do you find any connections between your holistic work and your design work? And how do they complement each other?
Yes, for sure. For example, the UX UI that I was saying, user experience. First is user center, so you are focused on the user. In the holistic therapy will be I'm focused on the client, to see what's going on with the client or to find out what the client has, and then to find the best solution for them, the user or the client. You also have to be creative in both, and I work with passion in both of them, so it really feels my soul. So I'm always working to find the best solution for the user and in my therapy for the client.
I think it's interesting to hear the process somehow of user experience centric because
Mhm.
all the attention goes to the client, how the client behaves to a product.
Exactly. Mhm.
And so, what you just mentioned, what you like the most, you'll prefer like doing more this research around the user experience or more to concrete designing websites, doing the visual side of the product, or maybe you like to stay in the middle.
Yes, I think I was in the middle because I'm really creative. But now that I was trying to do more research, it's also really interesting because you made a lot of assumptions when you're creating a website or when you're creating a product. You think that maybe the user is going to react or is going to do that, and at the end, it's not like that. What we learn in this bootcamp that we both did, Sofia and I did, you can make assumptions. So you have to make interviews or service in order to learn about the user and don't make assumptions before you're going to create something. So this is really interesting because sometimes you think maybe the user will buy this for sure, and at the end, no, he or she is not really interested. So the research part is also interesting, and they can tell you different perspectives. So it's really, really interesting. In the process of the research, you have to do the user flow or the user journey. So let's say a person is going to buy a drink in the supermarket. How does he or she does this? Does it do it? So you have to really research the different options. Go by car or go by food or online. How this user buy this product? Because at the end, the objective or the goal is to make it easier for the user. The most like easier way for the user to buy a product or use a service. And also you have to count the accessibility is really important. Like people, like for example, if you're going to do a website or an app, the colors that you're going to use. What about the people that are color blinded? A lot of that you have to take in
Yeah.
consideration. It's not user experience is not just for websites and apps. It could also be a product. It could also, for example, user experience in a bus. Like if you're going to create design a new bus, has to consider the people that are in wheelchair. How the person, like the user experience, how these people use the bus and people with disabilities. This is user experience. So it's not just for digital products.
Yeah, for sure. It's the way the user interacts with the product, the way they go through the product, like you said, either physical or digital, and the way we users interact with product is constantly changing. That's why UX is so important because it's nowadays it's not only about having a product that it's beautiful, or it really needs to be efficient and it needs to be useful for the user, because then it's pointless, it's kind of useless if the user takes 10 minutes or 20 minutes to buy something on a e-commerce website, when the process can be like super simple. It's like taking the bus, you know? So it's really like focusing on the user. What are their needs? How to improve their experience. And that's why like I feel like we are shifting towards that, and companies need to stay on board and need to update. And in your portfolio, Deya, which is super nice, is there a project that
Thank you.
makes you feel especially proud?
My last project is called Zen C, from Zen, from the Zen culture. It's an app that support mental health for young adults that are struggling with anxiety, depression. And because I'm committed in this life to help people in some way, and I really enjoy that. So I did this app that helps young adults. But at some point, anyways, it will be more than young adults that can use this app. This is the project that I'm really proud of.
And
As
do you
well.
have a chance to present it in a real context or to your clients?
I just finished it. It's just the first part, it's just like a first thing. But I just finished it. So I hope that I can do more with that app. Yes.
Yeah, for sure. And to really connect that with your app, with how to adapt
Yeah.
this in your daily life. And
Exactly.
Deya, you've lived in different countries and different cultures. You've shared that a little bit of that, but what daily rituals help you stay connected to your roots? ¿Algún cafecito, música, arepas?
Yeah. Obviously, like I said, the food is really important for me. So I cook a special, like typical food, or my mom or my grandma used to cook sometimes. The cafe, obviously. Right now, not that much because the caffeine is not that good, but I love coffee anyways. And yes, I cook some typical dishes, or I go to a Latino event because here, for example, this year here in Vienna, we had the carnival. I mean, it was just one day because the carnival in my country, that is one of the biggest in the world. We're really proud of it. It was just like one day, Saturday, but it was also really nice to have a little bit of the culture, my culture. So we have one day of carnival here in Vienna with the music, with drums, and because I love it. I love cumbia. I love it. I cannot hear like a drum because I'm already like, I want to dance.
Yeah.
Blood. I mean, it's in my blood. You grew up like since you're a child. You're going to the carnival. You're dancing. So it's in my blood. So in here, yes, like I can go to some Latino events or some Colombian events as well. So I try to always stay connected with the Latino culture here.
Can you tell us like how it looks like the community in Vienna, the people that you identified with?
Yeah, I mean, it is difficult here with the culture because obviously they are not that open. I mean, I think in all countries we have not friendly people and friendly people as well. I think you have to get to know the culture to understand why they are like this as well. Before judging, you have to understand why, and the history plays a really big part of it. So I always try to stay connected with my Colombian friends. Sometimes it's not easy because a lot of them are already married and with kids, so it's really not easy to hang out. But I try to stay connected. It's mostly with Colombian friends, and I have a friend. She's from Poland. She loves Colombia and Latin culture, so it's also really nice to see here that also other people from other culture like Latino culture as well. So I really like.
And do you have contact with Austrian calls that you say this is an Austrian person?
Yes, and it's not really direct, or the friend of a friend, because I think the Latin culture connects with other cultures. And obviously, there are Austrians that love Latino culture. For example, when I was also doing salsa classes here, there were a lot of Austrians that they love Latino culture. They really like it because we're really friendly and open and joyful.
I always say that South Europe and like Spain and Portugal, and also like Colombia and Venezuela, people are super easygoing, and that makes a huge difference.
Yes, of
Like
course.
North people takes more time, are
They take more
more
time. Yes.
Yeah.
shy. I will
Mm-hmm.
not give you everything
Mm-hmm.
because I don't know you.
Yes, I think Viennese are like this. They are really like not that open at first, but they can also be really friendly. Yeah, we're different. We're more crazy.
And it's
Yeah.
nice to exist these differences, let's say.
Yes, exactly. I mean,
Yeah.
you need a balance in life.
Deya, we've asked you so many questions already, and I feel like we really wanted to ask you more. But for our final question, and we like to finish with this question with all our guests, what's one story, joke, or proverb in your mother tongue that you wish the whole world could understand?
Okay, so I would say first in Spanish. Donde fueres, haz lo que vieres, pero nunca te olvides de tus raíces. So that
Ah, that's
means
beautiful.
when in Rome, do as the Romans do, and I will add, but never forget your roots. This is what really defines us from other people.
Definitely. That's so beautiful and in connection with what we've been talking about.
Yeah, I think that's important because at first, when I came here, I wanted to be blend into the culture, I wanted to do the same, but at the end, I was like, no, but I'm missing something, I'm missing
Yeah.
something. I miss this
Something is off.
flavor. I'm missing this
Yeah.
flavor. I'm missing this salsa.
Yeah.
I'm missing the music. I'm missing my food. Okay, I understood now. I mean, obviously, I miss my things, the food, the people, and the family. It's just you have to look at the way that you can complement or like as you can have some things. I mean, this city is beautiful, so you can take advantage of that. But also, when I miss here in German, it's called Heimweh. That when you miss your home. When I miss my home, I go to the Latino place. There's a Venezuelan place here that they have delicious arepas, Colombian restaurants as well. So yeah, I
And
always try
that's
to stay
enough
connected.
to reconnect again and to go
Yes, the
further
food,
again.
the
I'm
food.
already hungry, you guys.
Yes, I think I'm going to the Venezuelan place right now and eat
I
an
might make
arepa.
some arepas for breakfast.
Yeah.
And
So
yeah.
yeah.
Deya, muchas gracias for sharing
Oh,
your
de
story and
nada.
energy with us today. It's
Oh,
been such a pleasure.
thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you for inviting me to be with you both, Sofia and Joao. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Deya. It's been really to really share your experience and to get to know you in another way because I didn't know this part of you and it's super beautiful. And to our listeners, please make sure you check out Deya's work, her holistic therapy platform at vitalholistic.org, her Instagram, her YouTube channel, where you can listen to really peaceful guided meditations, and also her design portfolio at deyacreative.com. Everything would be listed on our descriptions. Give it some love, give us some love, and thank you once again for being here. Muchas gracias.
Gracias.
If you enjoyed this conversation, follow Bad Accent on Instagram and LinkedIn for more multilingual stories. And remember, own your voice, celebrate your accent. Until next time.